I'm never gonna get done to me. You ain't gonna do nothing at all. Like a backhand like Serena Williams. Even though like she's Sicilian. The extinguished. Hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. 5 XtremeTony here, coming at you live. Hello, mic check. Alright guys, how's it going? It's your homeboy XtremeTony. Want to welcome everyone to this Saturday morning live stream for May 30th, 2020. As we play a little MLB The Show 19. So, a couple things here. I've been playing a bit on my own time. Just enjoying the game and playing on occasion. So let's get you guys up to date on the pitching attributes. My creative character kind of looks like me in a way. So I got promoted from AAA to AA in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization. I got a chance to unlock a couple things, a couple animations. Alright, so what do you want to do today? Huh? Rivalry.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost, because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Alright. So right now in AAA, a 4-5 record, 61 innings, 61.1 innings. Of course, that's 61 and a third because an out is a third of an inning. 47 strikeouts, 3.52 ERA. And since it's National League rules, that will be battings. The last game I was playing on the road to the show, like I hit a home run. Category niche in AAA. Yeah, the one thing that's helped out is there's just so many strikeouts. Yeah. Sacramento River Cats.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Sacramento River Cats and the Reno Aces. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. Two division rivals face off next. Tony Langer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
All right, so
at the plate, number 2, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Sacramento, the shortstop, number 2.
Number 2. All right, so
ready to deliver. Here's
the
first
four-seam
pitch.
Fastball is the most common pitch.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Got
Guys,
the corner.
we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all
I need
gaps,
more control in that
line to line.
changeup.
This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees.
Okay, so four-seamer over here. Fastball.
Misses
come
for
on.
the second ball.
Look, I was trying to get that corner again.
And the pitch.
That lower inside corner.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Well, that saved me. That's a full count. See if I can ring him up here.
3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
All right, so let's get the...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, P.J. Crowell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That outside corner.
A swing and a drive sent out toward
Come
the
on,
gap.
come on, get it.
Ranging back is Dyson, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Hold it right there. And he's in there.
Yeah, one thing
easily
is
at
you
second
hear
with a one-out
communication
double.
coming from the speaker and the controller. That's pretty cool that I think only in first party games you hear that. In a lot of the first party games, like, because I heard that quite a bit in like The Last of Us Remastered and Uncharted 4, where you'll hear sounds coming from the speaker here in the controller, but you're not going to hear that in third-party games. And like the majority of the games that I have are third-party games, and not too many utilize that speaker. Very underrated, if you ask me.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Crowell leads off second with one gone in the inning.
So try to backdoor this
Runner
one.
breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. The tag's there, and he's out.
Got
Trying
him.
to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
A little bit aggressive. Let's see. Change up. Try to get him to chase.
That misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation.
Chest.
Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Okay, seems like the chat got disabled. I hate when that happens. Like,
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
ooh,
Called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
that was
one hit's all they get. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score.
that stung a bit.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jason Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One thing about me is like I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I was watching a couple on baseball,
Here's
like
the first pitch to
different
him.
pitch types to throw, and
High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, one away.
yeah, like all the outfield you'll hear from the TV.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
But the
Everyone
good thing
knows
is
this guy
that
for light tower power and the ability to hit the ball out of the park. but the first time he burst on the scene was with a miraculous defensive
So
play
yeah,
to
the
save Jordan
pitcher,
Zimmerman's
yeah, that's my
no-hitter in
shoot
Washington,
name.
D.C. Look for him to have an
I
impact on the
think some of you
defensive
may
side
already
as well.
know that if you're friends with me on
One away here with
Facebook.
the base is empty, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Let's see, try to get that
First
inside
pitch
corner
on its
changeup.
way.
Pitching difficulty doesn't.
Hard on the ground towards short. Jude comes up with
Because
it.
all the infielders,
Throw gets it. 2 down.
you'll hear the sounds coming from the speaker, but the outfield you're gonna hear from the TV.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Well, he's gonna remain hitless. Let's see,
pitch.
changeup to the bottom.
Lays off 1-0.
What the hell? That was in the strike zone. Hit.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Okay, lower inside corner.
One and one.
Got away with that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swung on
When a hitter
and
is showing
missed.
He's unable to resist those inside pitches. You just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Slurve.
That misses,
How the
and
hell
we're
did it
even
go
at 2-2.
that way
I think if he
far
executes
off?
that pitch on the
Because
corner
my
instead of off
my
of it,
perception
he probably
of
gets
based
some
on
pretty weak
the game
contact,
is
if anything.
that's where
He
it's
jammed him
supposed
pretty
the
hard
pitch
on
is
the
supposed to be
previous pitch, so
going,
my bet
despite
was he
the
was gonna
break
try to
in
cheat on
the
inside part,
on the
thinking it might be
pitch.
coming again.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the
That
inning.
was
So no runs, no hits, no errors,
that
and
was
no one
nasty.
left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Like going with the high heat.
So stepping in,
Leading
Mike
off for
Gerber. It's
Sacramento,
been a great series
the center
for him at the
fielder,
plate, 5 for 8 so far.
Gerber.
All right, change up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Down and away.
And he lays
Ooh.
off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Down the middle.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Down and away.
This is pulled into right.
Oh,
And
come
that'll
on.
get down out there near the wall.
Relay.
Cut hold. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Because every
That's one of
pitch
those
except
solid
for the
hits that
four-seam
you don't even
fastball
feel
should have
coming
a
off the
break.
bat.
Now in the box, Danny Simmons, and he'll hit with a chance to
But-
push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great
Danny
RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Yeah, runner in a scoring position.
First pitch on its way.
Ooh,
And
nice.
you'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. It's
Ooh.
taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Gerber leads off second with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Well, right there you see the pitch count, like the score, pitch count, what inning it is.
Another 1-2 delivery. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as
The
he
bat
takes
broke on that
away.
one.
Wow.
I can't believe the bat broke on that one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number two, as he'll take a look at ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game.
I hate when I get that warning.
1-0 count. Here it is.
I mean, you guys see it.
A ball and a strike
There's
now.
when I get that warning, you guys see it too.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Ooh, that's why I watch I monitor things on YouTube. That way I see the chat that's going on. So if you guys are watching, don't be shy. Drop a line and say hi. Even though you're not going to see the chat down there. Shit.
First. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
But I will, if I get a chance to read your
and gets the soft grounder for the out.
What you post on the chat.
Striding in once again, TJ Crowell, runner in scoring position with two gone.
TJ Crowell.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A man on third with two down. Fastball just inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Well, I would disagree. Good. I'm actually trying to strike him out.
Hitters count 2-1 now.
Yeah, because I know when I see the catcher putting the signals out there. Alright, so let's do a change-up.
The 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
High heat.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Sacramento leads this one.
That one stung.
So striding in, Tony Langer.
Oh yes, now I'm up to bat. Let's see.
Tony Langer.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand.
Oh.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
I tried. Oh well.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah, the last at-bat, well, the last game played was a home run.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good
fastball.
fastball.
And not all the games are going to be under National League rules.
Come at him with hard velo late.
Try to jam him up and inside.
To see if he'll fish.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Left side. Jew from deep in the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Settling in now, Jason Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernandez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Try to get that outside corner.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike.
Missed by a little bit. One thing is, I'd rather miss by a little bit than miss by a wide margin.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
I usually don't get those called in my favor. Try to get a chase this one. Let's see if he'll bite.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Come on, get the strikeout.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Damn, 3 people watching. Okay. I usually get like
So
1 or 0, maybe
Austin
2,
Slater,
but 3.
0 for 1 for him here in this
Well,
one.
I spoke too soon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung
One thing is,
on
I
and
need to get a
missed.
haircut
I'm
because
surprised we're seeing so
I've
many
been
late
hearing
swings on
that they're going
fastball.
to start
If there's
reopening
one
a
rule
couple
of
more
thumb in the
places.
game, get to the
The
heat.
gym might reopen in June. Because I definitely need
Into
to
the
go to the
windup. Here
gym and
comes the
work out,
0-1.
lift weights.
Swing and a
Ooh.
miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Bang.
As this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless
What?
half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of
Okay,
inning
cool.
number 4. The River Cats lead it
All right,
1-0.
At least just... Let's see how well I do in the next inning.
Into the box now, Chris Shaw. He's in to
Leading
get
off
things
for
going here.
Sacramento.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The
Well, they
River
have some
Cats have
laundry
managed
going
to
on
build
right
a
now
small lead
in the
this one,
wash.
but both of these teams are still looking for a way to break this one open. It's
Load
become
of
clear
whites.
throughout the season that these clubs are evenly matched. It'd be surprising if this race didn't come down to the final days of the season. Right, guys?
You know, D-Roy, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's
Try to
hurting a
chase him
little
outside.
bit. You can grind it out when
Chase
you know you have a
inside.
chance at the
Ooh.
postseason. Mentally, you gotta stay
Ooh.
focused.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. And
Fifth
that's the first
strikeout
out.
of
This
the
has
of
not
the
been a
game.
weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting,
In now, Mike
the center
Gerber.
fielder, Mike Gerber.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him
Ooh.
fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Still 0-2.
High and deep down the left field line.
Come on, get it, get it, get it.
And he will run
Ooh.
this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
What a play. What a play by the left fielder.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance.
By the way, I'm wearing my
Simmons.
Hooter shirt. I've had this one for many years, about over a
First
decade.
pitch on its way.
I still have my Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt that I've had for
Lifted
over
in the
20
air
years.
To right. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Sacramento leads this one 1-0. Into the box, Tyler Beatty.
Leading
He's
off
set
for
to lead us
Sacramento.
off in the 6th
What is
inning.
what other wrestling shirts I would like a Rock shirt, or another Stone Cold shirt, a Bret Hart shirt. Yeah, like that one
He's
shirt that I
ready.
have that
Here's the
says "Get the
first
F
offering.
back." It has 3 of my favorite wrestlers
Fastball
on there:
taken,
Bret
but
Hart,
that gets
Stone
the zone
Cold, The
for a
Rock.
strike. Fastball,
Ooh.
and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see. Am I gonna do another live stream tonight? Probably not. I'm gonna be working on the XGW Block of Prestige Fest 3. because I know everyone that's watching this probably all the XCWL fan nation.
Territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest
Maybe
with
a few
ourselves,
passerbys,
that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
which I don't mind.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're
As long as you're respectful, I will allow you to be part of the live stream.
And what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
That was called fair by the umpire.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 2. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Well, I remember like in Tony Gwynn's final days with the Padres, where he would be in there as a pinch hitter.
Here it comes.
Then once he got a base hit, they put a pinch runner in.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ooh.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Fastball well outside. Beatty aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Shit.
Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
One thing I need to keep my composure.
Runners at first and second, and set to go is the second baseman.
One thing is I do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first, not in time.
Oh,
so
come
now
on.
Everybody's safe. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Sandoval.
From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike
And there's no
one.
outs.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Yes, this is a pressure situation.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw won't get him. And he'll get in there safely. So you can mark that one down as an
again,
E5,
like these guys are.
Like to
what
have
the
that one over.
hell?
Bases full now following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Jason Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat.
And the bases are still loaded.
High here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
And still no outs.
The 1-0. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Now batting. Right
Digging in, Austin
Whew.
Slater. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame
Yeah,
so far.
sometimes I do have to.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Souza on the move, but this will land untouched. And there's ball one.
1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yes.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in now, Chris Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
One thing, I can't count anyone out because
Crowell at second, Sandoval on at first with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a
so
ball.
one thing is I
It's
hit
2-0
R2 to see where
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game,
where
so
what the
this has
pitch
been a better
is and
approach by
the
him at this
location of
at-bat.
it.
Much more patient, and he's gotten
Because
himself
usually it's
into
the
a good
catcher
hitter's
that
count.
makes all the signals on where the ball goes. But oh
Back
shit!
up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Well,
Here comes the manager out of the first base
Well, I
dugout
guess my night
heading
is
for
done.
the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
I guess I'm going to be taking the L.
Ladies and
Mario
gentlemen,
Palmero
your
trots in
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 11, Mario Palmero.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Sacramento led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Beatty earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Ray Machado wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac
So, yeah,
and Mark
took the
DeRosa,
L,
I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has
4
been a
and
special
6.
presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious River Cats, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 outs.
Yeah. I took the L, but I'll bounce back. Yep. Durability, fielding, stamina, pitching, clutch. Let's see. This is what I need. Salt Lake. At least the ERA is not that outrageous. So I'm giving you guys a double header.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
So, another home game.
Tony Langer, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now batting, Murray Cortez.
I like how on point the commentary is with the analysis. Okay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
15 pitches or less.
First and 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one gone to start the night. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Into the box now, Gerald Upshaw. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
A road warrior.
First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees.
That helped a bit. All right, fastball.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
All right.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Jew has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding forward now is the DH, Bernardo Abreu, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And it's quickly 0-2.
It's always fun to be at the ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the
Watching
0-2
the Padres
pitch.
play at Petco. Especially
Especially
with being one of the better stadiums in the majors.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Batting fifth.
Kevin Smith will be next. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
All right.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Change up.
Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The one thing I try to do with these live streams, I try to do a little research, try to learn something new. And
Call in there for a strike.
I think I got away with that one. Look at that, just outside the strike zone, and they got a called strike.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time. And that'll so they breeze through this
snap,
half of the
son.
inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Michael Hermosillo. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Michael Hermosillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Ryan Duran.
Ryan.
He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Yeah, usually it's... You see the batting average is always in the 200 to 300s.
So digging in now, Roger Asensio. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike.
Huh.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
They've barely got the corner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Whew, got that one.
Digging in to try it again. Murray Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jew over to his left. But the throw bounces on him at first.
Are you kidding me?
And the inning's going to continue.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw was just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Now batting, third base.
Standing in now, Gerald Upshaw. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Let's see.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bees are out in front, 1-0.
I forgot it's American League rules with the DH. The DH rule.
Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And no, it's not the same Albert Pujols who was a superstar player in the majors in the 2000s. Let's go with the high heat.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Right on the...
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Not the case with the high fastball.
And he's safe.
Base scores decision, base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bernardo Abreu. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Kevin Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Smith.
All right, change up.
Here's the first pitch to him. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
On the easier difficulties, the pitch location is shown, but I have to hit R2 to reveal it.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready with the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding into the box, Nelson Gonzalez. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Michael Hermosillo. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Bees lead it 1-0.
Oh, man.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Duran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Number 26 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Where's the run support? Now to the
how
plate,
come my
Roger
guys aren't
Asensio comes into
getting
this
the runs
at-bat
in?
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Asensio.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. He swung out and missed, strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now
stepping in now, Amuri Cortez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Line toward the gap in left center.
Ooh,
and he dives
good
to make
play.
a spectacular catch.
What a play by
there
the...
to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the
What
inning.
a play
Back
by
with
the
more
left
on the
fielder
Thursday
to
night
make that diving
following this.
catch. And the grass physics is pretty interesting too, how the blades of grass just flying in the air.
Gerald Upshaw.
Alright, so this
Ready with the
a
first
little
pitch. Here
bit
it
low
comes.
on the strike zone.
Cue
Oh,
shot
shit.
here out toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them
I didn't
off
react quick
and they
enough.
start to go more ambush tactics.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols.
Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
The machine. Oh shit.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
No runner, cut hole,
Oh, god damn it.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bernardo Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bernardo Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
1-0. Nope.
Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Damn.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kevin Smith, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
There again, chase it low.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Upshaw on second. Pujols at first, one gone. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Whew. Yes, this game's starting to get a bit tense.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play.
I tried to get there as quickly as I could.
With 2 outs.
All-star pitching difficulty.
Now batting. Shortstop. Nelson.
Standing in now, Nelson Gonzalez. As the
It's
first pitch
teetering
misses
towards
to him,
like
it's
the Hall
ball
of Fame
one.
level.
Here's the 1-0. And a good heater.
Yeah,
as he
that
just
might be
watches
true
this
for
baby, a ball and a
the
strike.
four-seam fastball, but
Runners
not
at
so
the
much with the
corners,
rest
2
of
men
the other two. I wish I could add another pitch to the
High
repertoire.
in the air and drifting out to shallow center. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9,
Come on,
1,
guys,
and 2
let's
scheduled
get
to hit in
some
the home
runs.
half of the 6th.
Tie it up, take the
Bees are out
lead.
in front, 1-0. Ready once again, Michael Hermosillo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Well, at least it got a
In
run.
the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right. Good play.
Digging in once again, Ryan
Now
Duran.
batting. The center fielder. Ryan
Let's see.
Duran.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Line towards center field. Dyson is
All
there,
right.
2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
The left fielder, number 20.
In now,
I
Roger
get the high heat.
Asensio.
Asensio.
As he'll look at a fastball
Just
too high
missed.
for ball 1. No hits to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, come on.
Corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Ooh,
Speed
got
pitch,
it.
good for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Souza. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half.
Seventh inning stretch.
Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1.
Wanna take me out to the ball game.
He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Kirk Carson.
Well, I guess I'm really relieved.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something
So that's another L that I took.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Julian Almanza
That's 4 and
wins
7
his 4th
now.
game out of the bullpen this year. Rafael Fuentes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a
Did I get
wrap
the
here
L or the
tonight.
no
For
decision?
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
So that was a no decision for me.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 3 runs on 7
I like they
hits,
could add
no
custom
errors.
music
They
to
left 7 men on base.
to add music to this and this one of my
2
local
hours and
favorites,
55 minutes.
which is called Imperial by
Thank you
Mitchie
for joining
Slick.
us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Imperial. Got too much blue. I got too much red to be sliding down Imperial. But I'm out here. I slide down Imperial. One hand on the steering wheel. Hey. To the fish market, mouthful of fries. I'm getting shit to go. I'm waiting to see this whole box of smoke. Oh, what's this here? Has to smashing them. I packed the weed. Oops. I got in too much red to be sliding down Imperial. I was on that one red light to way too long to turn green. I think I know which light he's talking about. If I can make the light, see when the light on tune, but it's trailing down to that 9 tuck dummy. Imperial like a shift change, lights to suspend like my high school attendance. Not the high recommended. Out here. Let's put the grams in there. Just cut. This will be right in the front. I'll have to take the doobie out the ashtray and re-spark it. Hey! One thing, I'm trying to get to this level 3 for the captain. Sense of a Bob. That's funny. That's funny. All right. One thing, I need more, see, training facility. There we go. Change of velocity and K to 9, K per 9, strikeouts per 9 innings.
A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Yeah, the club, because baseball is always called the clubhouse, and then everyone else is the locker room.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Oh, I got the win. One thing is, I'm gonna wrap things up here. So I do want to thank everyone for tuning in, because usually on these non-wrestling live streams, I do try to keep it for about an hour. So I do want to thank everyone for tuning in. Plus, I have a couple things I have to do: take care of the laundry, put it in the dryer, do some work, Uber Eats, find a barber shop that's open. Cause I heard that they're reopening some of them. I don't know all of them, but look at this. Hopefully tomorrow for XGW Live, you'll see me with some different hair. Well, I mean like a wig, I mean like a haircut. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyways, so if you like the video, oh fuck. If you're not subscribed yet, then let's help me get to that goal of 1,000 subscribers. I currently stand at 408 as of today, which is May 30th, 2020. So hopefully that by the end of the year I'll have 4 digits. So let's make that happen. So with all that being said, this has been your homeboy XtremeTony. Como siempre, I bid you all adios and we'll see you guys mañana.